island toy. Island time she want to enjoy. Make love under the island sky.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Good afternoon to everyone that is locked on the Power 95 right now, whether you're on the grind, you're on the road, you're at home preparing for Christmas, whatever it is that you're doing right now, good afternoon to you. But I need you to take a break, because what we're about to do right now is going to change your afternoon. We are live right now on the Facebook, we live on Twitch, we are also live on the YouTube platform, so you might want to head on over there right now. I got a very special guest in studio with me. All the way from Guelph Town, we say good afternoon to Mr. Hollis Map. Mr. KILLA is in the building.
Blessed love, blessed good evening. You know what I mean? Blessed good afternoon. Blessed, beautiful, sunny day. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful
all
Monday.
the way from Guelph, all the way from Stonehill, Constant Spring, Gun Battle, Guelph Town.
There's one thing about you must pick up your place. Wherever you go, you must pick up your place.
What is a tree without the roots? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so you don't know. Today is a special day for us on the radio station. This is not a day where I come to release a new song or just to talk about music. I think we have something even I would say even more special at this moment to talk about. You know what I mean? And I think you're playing the right song too. Spice Style Rock, you understand, one of the greatest, and it's all about Grenada at the moment and the kids. You know what I mean? So this Saturday, going down in Guelph, Cuthbert Peters Park, we have, I think, the biggest and most fun day. You understand? That is what we are working on at the moment, and we have toys flying in at the moment. We have the brokers on the port. You know what I mean? We have people in other shipping companies abroad still doing express shipping, so we can actually finish clear all the toys this week, and we're working very hard to make sure that we could give a smile, not just a toy, but a smile and some joy to a child for this Christmas.
Definitely.
So it's not just a fun day where, you know, you think you pay to come inside and it's a fun day, you know, design a certain way. This is designed a little bit different. This is to give people the opportunity to bring your kids out, give them a fun day. There is families out there that that may not have all the monies to really bless the entire family for the Christmas. We also want to change that. So not just a fun day in Saturday in the park on Saturday, giving away the free toys. When you come into the park as a parent, also you have the opportunity to win some money, right? So when you get to the gate, you're gonna scan the code for the HMF Foundation. You put in your name, your number, your email address, and from all those names, we're gonna choose 1, 2, 3, and 3 people is gonna win monetary prizes.
Wow.
Right? Parents. Not just that, brother. The foundation, HMF Foundation, helping mold the future, is about ignite a kind of fire in the people too who really want. I call them the people who care, because this is our mission right now, finding the people who care. Because on this little journey at the moment, it feels so beautiful. I am happy, I am pleased with some of the people who came on board and said to me, yo, Killa, you know, I wanted to do this, but I see you doing that. You know what? I want to be a part. There is people that call to volunteer, you know, and that's the kind of community we want to build here in Grenada, because, you know, they say it's a community to actually grow a child.
For sure.
You
for
understand
sure,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So that's the kind of community we want. Abroad, there is people that are doing well, which is Grenadians by birth. And they also reach out to me. I want to big up Ms. Fee Noel. I want to big up Glenda Cox. And those people are people who are extremely successful, Grenadians by birth, and want to help also give back to the community here. So they're joining the HMF Foundation in this move. And Mr. Whiskey Shipping boy, a big round of applause. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Vincent also with Grenada what's not cargo, but Grenada Freight in Canada. I want to say thanks a million to Mr. Vincent. I give him a round of applause also. These people make sure they collect everything that we would ship to them or people will drop,
Right.
and they make sure that they get here, you know what I mean, in time for this event. So, you know, this is about building a serious community and making people understand what we really supposed to be doing as a community. You see? It is not just me by myself. This is not for me to do something and say, oh yeah, Killa doing something good. No, let us do something good. Right? And remember, after Saturday, we have more, you know.
It doesn't stop there.
It ain't stop there. Because this is a drive, right? So we have the toys. We're going to give away free toys. You have bouncing castle. There is go-kart for the kids to drive. They're going to be horse riding, right? They're going to be a lot of games, right? That they could actually win bigger and better toys, right? They're going to be, are you call that thing? The not the bouncing castle. We want to get the rock climbing, game for them and things like that. So it's just a lot of things going to be there for the kids on that day. We're trying our best to make sure that this event is an event that we're going to remember and the kids is also going to remember.
And what I like is, you have something in it for the kids and the parents. This is not just an ordinary fun day.
No, it's really and truly not an ordinary fun day, and I will tell you why. We still, the HMF Foundation is asking other foundations who might be specializing in social development and things like that. KAREEM, I want you to pull on the music for me. Pull on the music for a minute, because I want the people who are listening to hear this. As Grenadians, I realize that we are very poor proud. You see? So when we have problems, a lot of the times we don't complain. But because I am doing this, not just now, but during the pandemic and stuff like that, people saw what I was doing. And that's why some people, I keep saying to them, I just hear a lot of people say, yeah, I just do and I just give, but I don't have to tell nobody I give and all. You understand what I'm saying? When the Christ man went into the slums and healed, he healed publicly. You see? He healed publicly. He did it publicly. Why? Because he wanted somebody else to follow. And then he said, great have I done and greater shall you do. You see? At first, I used to kind of believe in that. But that is something they teach us where we have to hide. No, if I feel to give, I give with heart. But you have times when we have to come out in the community and ignite the spirit and the minds of other people to also come on board to help. You see? And I encourage the people out there who in some of those situations whereby you cannot even feed sometimes your children, don't stay there and let the children suffer. Find somebody that you can talk to. Find somebody that you can call and explain this to. And I'm going to tell you why. I had a call maybe about a week ago because I still answer my phone and speak to people. Oh, Mr. Killa, I want to talk to you. And I pick up my phone. Well, I was sleeping. Phone started ringing. Actually, it's my US phone. Start ringing. I say, but people already called that phone. Someone just already had a number. I wonder who called in the phone. The phone cut off. It started ringing again. So I got up and I called back the number. When I call back the number, brother, I sat there and I listened to a sister here in Grenada explain her situation, right? And brother, it's tears that started to run down my eyes. It's tears. And then she started to send me pictures, you know, and she have kids. And she break it down for me, and I come to understand that sometimes we just judge people because of where we stand, not understanding that sometimes our community, our society, how it is designed, and sometimes the people that we may meet in life may pull us under. See? So there is a lot of people outside here and young parents. There is young females with kids out here, brother, in some dread situations. Very difficult and unfortunate situations. And a lot of those people found found it easy to talk to me. So when she spoke to me, she said, I went to a quiet place. I wanted to kill myself. But in prayers, I hear like a voice tell me, call KILLA. Because she saw what I was doing. You see? So if I didn't show what I was doing, she would not have faith in me. You understand what I'm saying? To call. So that's why people say, oh, they hiding it. And some of them, they lying bad. Some of them, they say, oh, yeah, just give another that. They lie. They say that, they say, oh, yeah, just give it. No, they lie. You see? So I want to express this energy in a different way, because I realize that when we out there is other people that build that confidence, you understand, to reach out. So this lady reached out and she said, the voice tell me, call you and talk to you. This is my last try. When I finished speaking to her, you know what she turned and she said to me? And this is how genuine the sister is. She said, KILLA, thank you so much. Because the first thing I said to her, I said, I want to congratulate you. And I want to tell you that you are so blessed. Because if you could tell me that you heard, you go and pray, that you still have the faith in the Father, and that voice tell you to pick up your phone and continue trying, that means you still could hear the voice of the Father. That means he has not let you go. That means the Father still hang on to you and you are still his child. So I just want you to know that you're okay, you're all right. But I also want you to remember that we does be replanted. We does get replanted. You see, when we miss certain lessons in life, the Father does replant us. I say, you ever plant a seed? She said, yes. I said, when you plant that seed, you go into the earth, almost suffocating, under there in the darkness, with the worms or whatever it is. Have to take the water, have to take the sun, and then he does bust and comes through that soil. You have to fight again. You understand what I'm saying? For that new growth. So sometimes we just get replanted in life like a seed. You see? And unless we don't understand the lesson at that moment, then sometimes we have to get replanted again to understand that simple lesson. You see? So perception changes the face of every situation. And when you learn to explain that to people in the right way, then you give them vision. You help them with a vision. Just seeing the situation different. You know what the lady tell me? When I done speaking to her? She said, KILLA, you know what, boy? I don't need no money. She said, I don't need no money. You don't need to give me no money. I don't need no money no more. You know what I mean? With what you give me here today, is strength, and I will continue fighting. Thank you so much for being a brother. You see? And that, brother, make water run from my eye, because I feel happy that I could at least give to somebody else. You see? And this is what this is about. There is a lot of people that pay attention to just people business, talking and running down that person. Oh, she have 10 kids. What she doing with 10 kids? She go on this and she go on that. You never know the situation, because you have women, we have 4 and 5 kids. And you cannot blame them just for, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You reach in a situation where you expect that person to be on your side. And we men, without blaming the men too, because men doesn't take the responsibilities also. You understand? The Father do so, leave his responsibility and gone. And then you reach in another situation where there is another mister that claim that he would also help and whatever it is, and and then you're going down that road, and then time you catch yourself, you're 4 or 5 down the road, and now somebody gonna say you're stupid. No. But love is blind. You see? Who is conscious enough to say, well, nah, I'm not doing this or whatever it is? That is your situation and how you may look. You understand? That person may have to learn from that situation. And you know the most funny thing? That some of those kids does grow up to be the ministers and the prime minister and the athlete and the who. Don't judge people.
You know, I just last night I was looking at something and it said, you know, a child, when they're young, you don't hear them saying, when I grow up, I want to be a drug dealer.
No.
When I grow up, I want to be on the streets.
Nope.
They don't say that. Something happened, a situation happened, and things just turn around. And sometimes that's where they end up. But the same way they turned and became that, they could get out of it.
Exactly.
They could take another road and get out of it.
And
so we don't judge them and put them down.
Exactly. And that is simple perception, is vision, is being able to nurture that child. And that does not happen just by the parent alone. What about the young woman, right? That, say, got pregnant. She wasn't ready. But at the end of the day, she got pregnant, right? And she's young. She doesn't have much. And she now have to fight to work however she could to feed that child. So then the time that she needs to actually really be a parent, because parenting is time. You have to spend time with that child. From birth to the age of 7, you have to curve that seed into what you want it to be. You know what I mean? All the values had to be instilled then. You see? And she have to scramble to do what she's supposed to do. But instead of the neighbor help with the child, the neighbor, oh, let them go and think, they go and think, and man, this and that, and Ray. Because it takes a community, really and truly, brother, to grow a child.
That's right.
Because a lot of the times when parents still at work, children going home. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is all of us. It is a collective. It is a community. You understand? So instead of we judge, why don't we help? You see? So that is how we see it. And at the HMF Foundation, you know, Team Rebel, we wanna do something different. We wanna be able to really help, and we asking all the people out there, as we say, we have a mission of finding the people who care. That, you know, and I have the attitude that I will give even when I don't have much. You see? Because you have to breathe out to breathe in. You see, when the best way to receive is when you give. You check, the universe remembers your name and your number, brother. So that is how we see it. I tell you, at the HML Foundation, and this is the spirit that we want to give for Christmas, and it is bigger than just giving away a toy or giving a child a smile, but this is an opportunity for parents to get connected to the HML Foundation. We're going to be working on project, and we're asking, and this is me asking, because we can't do it all by ourselves. So we asking all the people who has the power, the ability to support our community, our kids, our elders, and our elders is some very important people. They hold some keys. You understand? That is very important. So in any field that you are specialized in, it could be a person out there listening to this interview also. You could be specialized in community development, in social development, you know what I mean? In education, whatever it is. How can we come together and help build some formulas that can actually help young parents out there, young men out there on the street, and just help our community on a whole. None of us is not perfect, but we're working towards it. You understand what I'm saying? We all working towards it. We all want to be better. You see? And even me doing this, brother, helps me to be better as a person. This is just my little job. And I want to say this. All the people outside there, there's hear some people talking. And this is from me. All the young people out there who listen to sometimes certain music and listen to people on the street talking about, yo, I don't trust people, I don't like people, I don't like people. This also is a part of the psychological implant that they has injected into us for us to be separated. Because I want to explain this to you. They took everything that is so simple and powerful in its application and wipe it away from our mind and give us what you call the sophistication of things. If it is not sophisticated,
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough. You understand? Which is the application that keeps us buried. You see what I'm saying? In the complexity is where you find what precious and this and that. No. They just make it complex so we could be lost. It is so simple. Because listen to this. You would say, I don't trust people, I don't like people, I don't like this. And people wonder how I as an artist at this level, at this caliber, and I function with people in this way. Still, with all this love. I still answer my phone. I still check my messages. I still say hi to everybody on the street. You know why? Because every time I drink a bottle of water, I just trust somebody. Every time I ride on a plane, I just trust somebody. Every time I ride on a bus, brother, I just trust somebody. When I'm driving on the highway, I have to trust the person next to me that is driving that vehicle. You see what I'm saying? Every time I walk the street, I have to trust my community. You You see what I'm saying? When you go to the restaurant to eat, you have to trust that person.
And you're not just talking here, because I mean, here at least you have the support of family, friends. You're talking even out there when you go into strangers.
International.
Strangers.
Exactly.
You have to trust people you don't know.
Exactly. You have to be careful in life. Because human being is the most sophisticated machine ever created. Human being is the most beautiful thing that I know. But it also could be the worst thing that you know. You understand? At any given time. But you also have to remember, brother, that where there is negative, positive will always reign. You see what I'm saying? Positive will always reign. So you have to keep your eyes open. And if you keep that attitude, you will never find some people in life that need to take you to the next level. Because in this world today, I will tell you this, sometimes who you know depends where you go. And if we don't learn to network, and we keep away from people or the crowd that we don't have, and sometimes people just don't have the discernment. They don't know how to judge good character or to find the good spirit in people, so they just lock themselves in a box and they don't network. The youth man on the street, you're passing and his face swell up, so they're afraid that they don't want to say hi to one another. If a black brother see another black brother, it's like an enemy. Automatically you judge you know what I mean, you start profiling people and all of those things. But that is just the psychological implant. It's just simply because your mind is so weak that you have to swell up your face and look a certain way. You understand? Because really actually you are scared. You are afraid. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of the time some people can't even trust themselves. How much time you say you're not doing something and you end up doing it? How much time you say you're not doing something and you still end up doing it? But I ain't going no party this weekend by now, but I staying home by what? And weekend come, a friend call you and you gone. So sometimes you cannot even trust yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So we understand that. But if you learn to trust the spirit, if you learn to trust that you know what I mean, that energy that the Father has given to you, that greater voice, but that means that most people is just not so connected, boy. So they are scared, you understand, of what they're supposed to love. You see? And you can't make people make you like them. So a man say, but I don't like he, boy, I don't like he at all.
So you understand? Don't like him too.
You go and don't like him too. Because he don't like you, so you don't like him too. You understand? So at the end of the day, we just have to keep that love, share that love, spread that love. And Grenada is love. You understand what I'm saying? So I know we don't have much time, and when I reach any decision, I just talk. So before we go, Naz. So before we go, we have the team here, the HMF team. This is the people in the office who does be making sure everything work. You understand? We have Shanika here, and she could actually give you some detail about the event on Saturday. Quickly before we go.
Yeah, just a little reminder for persons that's listening. So the biggest fun day ever, it's going to be happening this Saturday, as we said, on Cuthbert Peters Park. We're going to be having bouncing castles, go-karts, horseback riding, lots of games and prizes for kids to win. We also have live performances by your top local artists. We have Mr. Killer himself, Lava Man.
I just want to interject. We don't... Well, we understand local artists. Let me say top Grenadian artists.
Top Grenadian artists,
Thank
right.
you.
So we have Mr. Killer, Lavaman, Dash, Vaughn, Pinky Fabulous. We have Zale, Mushman, Happy Boy, Booba 473, Flexman, Papi, Knockbox, and of course we have Chunks X and Afro Davi. We also have some more surprise artists that's going to be coming through. We have your top local DJs as well, or should I say top DJs? We have DJ Nas, we have DJ Rundown, Selector Lee Boy, congratulations to you as well, DJ Nate, DJ Blacks, and DJ Fresh. We also want to take this opportunity to shout out all of our sponsors so far for making this opportunity a success. As we said, we have 4 more days, which is Saturday. So we just want to big up GTA, Grenada Tourism Authority, Central Neon, Telesford Tabletop, Sensational Band, True Blueberry Resort, Andals and Associate, Digicel, Coca-Cola, Rubies, Independence Agency, Sacred Harbor, Labocan, Duty Free, Ariza Credit Union, and Super Savers Discount Mart. So with all of these people, we just want to say thank you so much for coming on board, and we do appreciate everyone so
All
far.
right, and I wanna shout out a very special brother who is now a partner with us on the HMF Foundation. Zaz, right? Zaz is Grenadian by birth, and Zaz has stamped his name in Boston, in the US, when it comes to food and business and different things, you know what I mean? And that is another brother that is doing great, and I want to shout out Zaz because we're going to team up and actually not, I remember I tell you we have something else besides just and I want us to make sure we give people this information. We check out the foundation website. We have the numbers and stuff like that on there. It's hmffoundation.org, right? And find us. We want you to submit a family. Go to that family in your neighborhood who you think would need to be blessed. You understand? Need to be blessed with some cash for the Christmas. I want you to take the responsibility, look in your community for someone who may have kids and you know that they need a strength for this Christmas. All right? We're going to do about 20 families.
Okay.
Right? We want this to be island wide. So the HMF Foundation collaborating with Zaz, we are going to bless 20 families for the Christmas season, brother. You understand what I'm saying? So we want you to submit a family that you think really needs.
And we can do that on the social media platforms as well.
Yes,
Right?
I don't want you to just jump out there and say this family. Link us, right? You hit us on the number,
Right.
whatever it is. We could speak to you, whatever it is, and we want you to submit the family. Could do 20 this year. We wish we could do more. You know what I mean? I feel like the pandemic I might go broke again, but I feel like the pandemic when you start to feel like you almost go broke. But we're going to do 20 families, right? And we are going to bless them. That is what we want to do. So submit a family who you think really needs it and make sure. And that is why we're looking for the people in the community. Don't tell me that you need it. Okay? We want the people in your community, a neighbor, somebody that recognize that you really needs this help. Go to that person, speak to them, ask them if you could submit their family. Because I say, Grenadians, we're still very poor proud. Some people doesn't want people to know their situation. Okay? But we need to come out of that. You need to be, proud of yourself at the moment. Accept where you are and take the opportunity to change that. You see? So this is what we're doing. And thank you so much for having us
thank
here.
you so much.
Power
Thank
FM.
you so much for coming
And
through.
so that means Power FM has just contributed also to the drive. So thanks to Power FM also for
Definitely.
having us here. It's a pleasure coming and share this information. You understand? Big up the boss, Miss Denise. Big up the boss. Love and blessings. All right? So you don't know, KAREEM, one love, brother. And Grenada, let's come together and do this. Let's make it bigger and even better next year. So remember, Saturday, I see you, Cuthbert Peters Park. Remember, DJs, come through to, come and show love. Other artists, come show the kids some love.
Yeah, we got to do our part too.
Yeah.
We gotta do our part
And
too.
bring out the kids. All right?
Definitely.
Love, light, and blessings.
Killa,
Take
thank
care.
you so much. And guys, you heard that. Saturday, it is a place to be. Big up to the HMF
MF Foundation. Shanika, Tori, Naz. That's the team in the office, and they're bad. Love and blessings.
Killa, it was a pleasure, my brother. Right here on Power 95, speaking there with Mr. Killa and the HMF Foundation. Saturday, Cuthbert Peters Park is definitely the place to be. And don't forget that if you have any donations or if there's anything that you want to give, you can feel free to hit them up on the number. Right?
Yeah.
So visit them on the social media handles, get that number, find them, and let's make it happen.
So our number is 425-1098. So 425-1098. And of course, email hmffund@gmail.com.
Fantastic. There you have it. Thank you so much. Keep it locked on right here on Power 95. We got your hit list coming up.
I propose a toast to loving family, friends, Christmas, and wealth and prosperity in the new year. Cheers! Let's celebrate life with Pure Heaven non-alcoholic celebration drink. Available in apple, peach, strawberry, red grape, and white grape at all major retailers. Or call 435-2948 or 435-2331. From the management and staff of Superb Distributors, we wish you and your family a superb Christmas.
Are you looking for a brand new smartphone or tablet? The Cell. Locked phone? The Cell. Cracked screen? The Cell. What about water damage? Still the Cell. Stop by the Cell today, and our highly skilled and certified technicians will fix just about any problem with all your devices using only genuine parts with the most